Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you're doing well today. Fresh off the back of Vancouver last time. Very nice race for Mizu in 4th. Not quite as good for Key in 11th, but you know the rules. We have to have at least one bad performance every single race. Those are the rules. I don't make the rules, okay? I don't make the rules. Those are just the rules. So, Singapore. Talk to me about Singapore. Supers, softs, and medium. Oh, it's this track, isn't it? Oh, I hate this track. I don't know why. I just don't like it. I feel like we have a bad time here. Bold prediction, we have a bad time here. However, it looks like it might rain for at least some of the weekend, so we'll see what happens. So, as I was saying before I interrupted myself, supers, soft, and mediums. 37 laps. Gearbox, brakes, and front wing are going to be crucial. Okay, lovely. Oh, actually, I've been on already, off camera. One thing I want to point out. Our car is the 8th one. Well, sorry, 8th best. We have the 8th best car. Not great. Not great. We don't have any sponsors until next race, but what I did do is I came and offered some pit crew contracts out because we had a lot of people who only had 2 races left. So I've refreshed all of those. I mean, they might get replaced. I've got rid of all the candidates that were here because they all had low stamina. I didn't want them. I just wanted to get organised so we can keep an eye on it a bit better because we definitely want to be changing some people out. I am a bit concerned about this. And I mean, look at this. Ugh. I'm a bit concerned. So I might... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. But I might kind of go with a balanced pit strat for a bit rather than fast. Unless it's going to make a massive difference to us. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, as usual, I've not planned ahead and I haven't really thought enough about it. So, that's fine. Now, Mizu, 4 months left on her contract. I was having a look through here as well. And all of our staff have 4 months. We've talked about replacing Navid with other designers, right? And I had a look through. In terms of, like, well, for a start, we'd have to pay to break a lot of people's contract. Sorry, I'm on drivers. We'd have to pay to break a lot of people's contract. This person is half a star better. In fact, we've already favorited her in the past. But, they want, like, more money, and that's the bottom. So they're going to want a lot more, and a lot of them want, like, 500,000 a race. Some of them are earning more than that. It's a bit... You know, I feel like I don't really want to pump the finances into that at the moment, especially since we really want to upgrade our factory as soon as possible. So I'm kind of thinking we're just going to stick with it, and I might even try and save some money. Now, that could backfire, and they might reject me and be like, fuck you, but I'm half tempted to just like, well, we could even do it now, and then we know where we stand, right? So he's on 70k, I'm half tempted to offer 60. Because if he leaves, I don't really care that much. You know? So I'm tempted to get a bit cheeky, and I might even get cheeky with Mizu, to be honest. I mean, these guys are good. What's Lucas on? 144? Maybe I offer a... Oh, he's got no patience. I'm still tempted to try my luck. I mean, the thing is, he's pretty good. Is he the one with the engine perk? Yeah. It might be a little bit cheeky to try and offer him less. But I kind of want to. I want to just push the boat out. And like a little part of me doesn't really mind if we end up losing anybody. I'm kind, you know, I mean, yeah, that we want to keep them, but in some ways, I kind of want to have a bit of a refresh of everything, you know? Yeah, even, like, I'm not... If Mizu leaves, I know I've kind of committed to winning with both of them and said that literally not that many episodes ago, but I wouldn't be, like, that upset if she bailed out, you know? Because she's not that good, like, compared to some of the other top drivers. So, I would at least like to just dial it back a bit and save a bit of money if we can. This might be a bit cheeky. But honestly, fuck it, right? Just we're going for it. I realise that, especially when he only had one patient, Becky has more. That's a bit spicy. I know I'm gonna have to improve Becky's wage. Maybe I'll go 90. Here's the funny thing. I could just offer them the same as they're earning now, and probably pay less than what I'm going to end up paying when they leave and we get other people in. But listen, we're throwing some Hail Marys out there, and we'll see what happens. Listen, like Mizu is only just into the 5th star. There are other options. Now, I know that's kind of sucky, and I want to win with these two, but there are other drivers that I could maybe prize away. I mean, like, look, Catherine is only in the Asia Pacific Super Cup and is nearly full stars and 24 years old. Our drivers are 29 now. Considering offers as well. So, you know, there are other options if they say no, but I do realise it's kind of a bit sucky because of how far we've come. But with that said, I'm going to try and offer 600 instead of 690, and we'll see what we get. If she accepts, then fine, but I'm just pushing the boat out a bit today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I'm about to destroy the entire team, but that's fine. That's fine. Right, should we get on with what we're supposed to be doing? We're building a suspension. I've had a look through following this, and I looked back at the video to see what the suspension upgrade was, and now I can't remember what it was, but I seem to remember deciding it wouldn't be worth building another suspension. So, I'm thinking about doing a front wing, and hoping we can actually get it done in time for the next race. But we'll have to see how it pans out, because that may not be an option. Right, let's see. Becky accepted. Navid wants to renegotiate, and Lucas accepted. Okay. Well, what's the deal with Navid? Last chance. Wages aren't very important, but he's very unhappy. Should we move on from Navid? I'm honestly not against it. Tell you what, I'll offer him the same money. If he wants more, even though he was insulted, which he's probably going to leave, and we're gonna get another designer. Because he's not good anyway, right? So, and even if we have to pay more, let's at least get a good one, right? So, let's sign up Lucas and Becky. That's fine. I'm happy with them. That's okay. Long contract. Reduce their wage slightly. Actually, not really true because Becky's increased, but that's fine. That's not like extortionate for these guys. A lot of other teams are paying way more. Okay, suspension finished. Oh, crap. What were we even working on? We haven't been working on anything, have we? What an idiot. Oh, well, luckily it's not, like, super crucial. Never mind. I'm not going to go back now. I'm not going to go back. Let's go on this then. Oh, I don't know. But then it has got a smaller red zone. So maybe this will be usable and we just won't be able to weight strip it as much. It's quite a bit higher than the others. And it does, if we do use it, then both cars get the improved fuel efficiency. So I kind of want to use it, as long as it's not, like, too low. Right, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think whatever I had in there was going to finish a few days after the race, and I've kind of wasted a few days. I'm not, like, super worried about it. Or it's like, if it was reliability, I would be more upset, but it was only a bit of performance that we've missed out on, so never mind. Okay, let's see what Mizu said. Accepted. There you go, then. Crack on. So all of that drama regarding Mizu was for nothing, because we've agreed a contract, and she is going to be on less money now. Only a bit, but, like, hey, every little helps, right? Jolly good. But at least we don't need to sort that out at the end of the season. It saves a bit of time, right? So it's probably going to be a designer that we need to do. I didn't build a part, did I? Right. Fuck it. We're going back. Hold on. Okay. Right. We're back where we were. Well, no, we're back at the part of the what? We're back at the point where the part has just been finished. I'd also worked on this brake and just got the performance up during that time where I forgot to add anything. What a moron, honestly. There's always something. I always do something silly. I've offered the exact same contracts. Mizu has signed already, and also Lucas has signed. I've not heard, but I just offered 70k straight away, which is the same wage he's on now. I assume he'll reject it. Becky, I've offered the same one. We're just waiting for her to come back. So there we go. So the suspension is now finished. So let's just drop that in. So that's ready. Right, there we go. We can just pretend like I'm not an idiot. So if I was going to do another suspension, look, I think... So that was this, right? I'm pretty sure what we had then was... that. 1663? I think so. So anyway, there isn't really a point in doing another one. We could do this one, add 2 days to get a bit more of a bonus. But I think I kind of decided not to when I was looking back at what we built last time. Maybe, I mean, I could change my mind, but I was kind of thinking about getting on some front wings, because front wing, coming up, obviously, if we can get it for this race, great. But it's in the next race, crucial. It's not in that one. Then it's in Munich and Dubai. So all but one race, it's crucial. The front wing. And our front wing is absolute hot garbage, as you can see. So I'm thinking, let's do a bit of front wing work here. What do we want? This, I guess? Actually, maybe reduce red zone would be better. And then just take the plus 40. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna... Oh, it's not gonna finish till after the race, though. Of course, it's only 4 days away. I'm dumb. It's only 4 days away, so we can't. But I think it's still worth doing that. And getting some front wing done. So I'm gonna do it. Because our front wing is atrocious. Now, just double check. We're working on the suspension. Right, we'll continue as we were. Hopefully, Becky will accept the same thing. Navid... okay. Okay. Alright, so obviously last time I offered him 60k and he was insulted. And then I offered 70k and we hadn't seen the result of that. However, by offering him 70k straight away, he's accepted it. So fuck it. We'll keep him. He's cheap. Fuck it. It'll be fine. We're here for money, not to win races. What? Yeah, you heard. Okay, that's fine. So, just double check everything's okay, and then we should be ready to get on with the actual weekend. Yeah. So let's see how high that gets. Probably not high enough. It's like, I could use it. I think I will, because it has the fuel efficiency, and it has a smaller red zone, so we could actually weight strip it a bit further than normal. And it should be okay. So I think I am going to use it. I think that is the play. Okay, right then. I think we'll just take 10th and above again. I mean, we could take 6th and above, but it's only another 250k, and I'm not feeling very confident about this track. I just feel like we always have an absolute shit time here. How many laps is there? 37. So how much fuel are we going to have? 40% of 37 is what? 12 plus 2.8, so 14.8. So it's probably going to be 15 laps. 15 laps. I wonder how long the mediums are going to go. I might take a couple of mediums. What's the temperature? Do we get to see? Oh, it's going to be hot as well. It's going to be hot. So actually, in that case, we are probably going to get a little bit more out of the other tyres. I don't know. I'll take a couple of mediums. I want to keep my options open. 552. Whoopsie daisy. Or maybe 642. Probably 642 would be smarter, wouldn't it? Maybe even 7. No, we'll go 642, and we'll see how it pans out. Like I say, I'm a bit dodgy about this this track. Oh my god, the frigging scroll bar. Why do I even try? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this track. I feel like we often have a rough time. I probably have a very poor grasp on it. But there you go. We'll see what options we have and then decide what we're going to do. Obviously, it could be raining during practice. It is forecast rain in practice and qualifying, but not race day. We will see how that pans out. Not raining at the moment, but it is very soon. So, so never mind. Let's have a look at these laps. See, we could go aggressive. Hang on, how many laps? 37. Oh no, see, we can't really do the whole thing on soft. We could do like 3 stops, but we'd get to lap 36. Probably not gonna make it that far anyway, because we don't usually get the 9 laps out or the estimated laps. That said, it is hot, presumably, yeah. So maybe by conserving we could. I don't really like it though. Maybe we go soft. We could do a 2-stop on softs, could we? Yeah. 13, 26, 39. So yeah, we could... Might do the whole race on soft, you know. And then if something... Well, if it rains, that changes things up. I'm kind of down. I might even get some trim. Some soft trim bonus. So I guess I'm not going to use the mediums. I mean, if you can take 15 laps of fuel, it's not that far away, and you can push it a lot. But I feel like the soft might be a better option. Just put 13 laps of fuel in and go for a 2-stop if it's not raining. So I think I am going to practice maybe on the soft. Now, let's find Singapore. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. 2024. Have we not got 2025? Looks like not. That's fine. We'll just take that one. I care not. Yep. Okay. So let's get yours. Gen 2024. Yeah, that'll do. Put you on the soft as well. Now I wish I had brought 5 soft, but it's okay because we can practice on 1. We'll only need 3 maximum on race day, and we won't be using them in quali. So, okay. Weight stripping then. Front wing. Oh, you have a smaller red zone. Probably. We'll go 70 because it's crucial. I can go 69 here, but again, this has a smaller red zone, so I'm probably going to push it. Probably just 60, 65, 64, but I'll just go 5%. I won't take the mick, but potentially, we could even go more, but I won't. Let's put that at the standard. We'll do that standard. Now you're going to have the engine perk, so I think we can probably go down to what, 60? I think so. I think the engine will be fine. You don't have the reduced red zone, so I'm probably going to leave it here. There is an argument for bringing it down further because we can repair it, right? We can repair the front wing very quickly. So we could do. And I could even go a step lower on each one. You know what? I might. Oh, but... Do I want to repair it? The thing is, if we are going for a 2-stop, that last stint is going to be quite long. Nah, do you know what? I won't. Will I? I will. Will I? Yes, I will. That could be a mistake, but listen, like I say, you can fix... As long as I do... If I don't take a chance on the last stint, assuming we have no rain, assuming we do go for a 2-stop and pull it off, although one of them's going to have to pit at a different time, but that should still be okay. Assuming I go for that 2-stop, we'll have to repair this on the last stop, even if it doesn't look too dodgy, because we can't really risk it, I think. That's my thinking. We'll see how it pans out. Let's go 75 and 70. Yeah. We good? We happy? Yeah, we only get plus 45 out of this because it wasn't at 100%, which is a shame. But I think it will still bring it to a good level. Actually, this one's better, look. 1697. So actually, Shen has the better suspension. But I still wanted to bring these two. Maybe I could have swapped them over and had, you know, that one in this car. But I still wanted to bring them. They have the fuel efficiency perk, and hopefully that will be okay. Alright, that's fine. I think that's reasonably aggressive. Let's go to practice. Alright. Here we go. Let's go race trim, and we'll just head out. Oh, wait, it's going to rain. Yeah, but that said, I don't really want the wet trim. Fuck it, I'm just going to go on these. I forgot about the rain, but I don't really want the trim from the Inters. I don't really care about it. So even though it's not going to be super efficient, I think, and it is going to stop. It is going to stop raining. So I think we'll just roll with these for now. Like, bugger it. Okay, a bit of work to do. 92%. The handling. Whatever we do will be the wrong way. Let's just do that and see what happens. We'll just head out again. And for you, it's the speed balance that really is unideal. And we'll do that, and we will see. Okay. Jolly good. Yeah, obviously, not great tyres for the situation, but it's not going to last that long. Yeah, oh, what a surprise. I am so surprised that we went the wrong way. I can't believe that has happened. What a crazy, crazy outcome. Right, that's fine. We'll go again. Hopefully that'll be better. Get Shen in. Oh, we managed to do Shen right, though. Potentially. Hopefully it's enough. 95, I'll take it. That's fine. You can just go. Probably 8 laps will be okay. Go, go. So yeah, we'll bring Mizu back in. Okay, hopefully we've cracked 95. Have we? 94. Ugh. I might keep it, though. I am going to shift the downforce very slightly, like this, and we're just going to roll with it and assume it's okay, and see what happens. What are we doing race trim? We're not at level 2 yet, so I think we can just go out on an 8-lap stint, and away we go. Let's see what we get here. It's drying up. Oh, it is going to start raining again. It is going to start raining again, but that's okay. I'm just going to ignore the rain, essentially, because I don't want any of the bonuses from it. We come in now? Yeah. Yeah, we'll have it. Jolly good. Right, key is almost there. Crowded pit lane. Okay, we're going to stay on these tyres because we've got another level to grab, but we're going to go over to quali, and we'll just do that. I might not turn up the engine on quali because I want to make sure we can do the right amount of laps, you know? It's a little bit more punishing to get the full amount of laps in on quali. Still 94. I'm going to roll with it. I'm not going to save it. I'm going to roll with it. 94 is good enough. I know I could keep tweaking, but I think 94 is fine. I'm not going to expend the energy doing it. That's fine. Do we want to get... We probably want to come in now then. Assuming we're going to get the soft... are we going to get it? I don't think we would. I think somebody needs to do one more lap. And it might as well be he. So let's bring Mizu in. And then we can bring Key in next lap. And we I mean, the rain might slow it down, but we should get level 3, right? Hopefully. Question is it worth me... Well, yeah, like I say, the a bonus on inters means nothing to me. I mean, yeah, it would probably make sure... it would probably mean we get the qualifying trim a bit quicker if we were on this, but I'm just going to put some of these on. We're going to have extras anyway, I think. So, yeah, let's do that. Are we getting level... Yeah, we got level 3. Good. Bring you in. We'll just do the same. And if we get any kind of bonus at all on those quali tyres, that'll be good. Now, there is an argument to say I should have got the quali tyres first. There's definitely an argument. Because qualifying, I really kind of want to put a focus on it. And maybe while it was dry, we could have got a bonus off for that. But, what are you going to do? I'm not even sure we're going to get level 1 here. On the tyres. Not looking good, is it? The rain is going to slightly dry off at the end. But it's not looking favourable. And we're about to come in anyway. Oh, maybe we can get level 1? No, because Mizzy already came in. And I can't be bothered to go out again. Oh, look how close it is. I should have gone out again. Oh, never mind. I should have gone out again. Never mind. Hopefully, it'll just be fine. It's kind of, it won't be, because I've definitely given us a bit less. That was a bit lazy, wasn't it? Because now we don't have any bonus to really give apart from qualifying trim. So we might as well take sweet spots. I had planned to maybe ditch this. Maybe going forward, we'll work on the quali tyre bonus first, actually. I think that might be the play. Anywho, how are we looking? There's no rain at the beginning. Is that rain? Near 6 minutes? I can't tell. No, I don't think so. There's no rain, but I am going to head straight out. Because I've been burned before. By not taking the chance to do kind of like 2 runs on the dry tyres, you know? Before the rain arrives. Because I don't know when it might come, and then we'll only have a chance to do 1 run on the dry, and it will just be really bad. Oh, I didn't put it on auto. Oh, I'm having a nightmare. I'm having a nightmare today. Sorry. I need to, like, slow down and get my head in gear. Yeah, that's my fault. See, that's not being switched on. Yeah. Sorry. It's because I'm like, I don't even need to speed through it, but I am speeding through it for no reason. I need to just take a step back and cool it. So we'll go again. Still no rain, though. But we will probably go again. Oh, no, there it is, the rain. Okay, let's go immediately. And maybe we can get 2 runs in. Probably not. But let's try. There's no reason to wait. Okay, we're definitely on auto this time. Sorry. Oh, what a clown. Hopefully they can have a good run at it. Otherwise, I've really fucked up the whole weekend. Obviously having a bad brain day today. We did improve in time. It's not the best. Yeah, I'm obviously not doing well. That doesn't bode well for the race, does it? I'm obviously in one of those kind of careless Pango moods. We've already had to reload once. Should we go again? By the time we even get on the hot lap, it's going to be wet. There's like no point. It takes... Wait, how long a lap? Yeah, a minute and a bit. Minute and 10 seconds or so for us. Whatever, 8 seconds, 9 seconds. Obviously, it's going to be like 3 minutes 20, 3 minutes 15. And by the time it's after 3 minutes, it's going to be a bit wet. So we're not going to improve our time. So let's not bother. Unfortunately... By not sticking it on auto, I've cost us a bit there. I mean, they still had 1 good run at it, and they've not overly impressed. As I said, I don't think we're particularly strong on this lap, but let's face it, that's no excuse to make it worse with my blunders. So I need to just focus up for the race, not do anything really stupid. It's looking like I'm in one of those moods, so we better just be on the watch for it. I'm obviously in one of those moods where I just do really stupid stuff. Goodness. I'm going to record another race after this. Let's hope I calm down for that one. Okay. Right then. So 9th isn't too bad. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Now, talk to me about the rain. No rain for at least half. Now, remember that there was none forecast. It is 29 degrees. There was no rain forecast. Engine expert and race trim. I assume race trim is better than soft tyres, by the way, or does it just not matter? It probably doesn't matter, and obviously race trim covers all tyres. Now, for the sake of Jen, I'm not going to take Pit Stop Guru, so soft tyres will be taken. Now, let's just confirm the fuel. It is 15. Okay. So, there's 37 laps. Obviously, potentially, unless we push them too much, the softs will allow us to get to 39 on a 2-stop. Potentially. So, I kind of like that. Excuse me. The super softs at 9 laps feels a bit short for me. I don't really want to do a bunch of extra stops here. Especially since it's quite a short track, with it being 1 minute-ish lap times, a little bit longer than 1 minute. So I don't want to get lapped. I just don't want to get lapped. And I feel like if we stop a lot, we probably will. That could be a complete load of rubbish, but that's my feeling. If we have to go down onto a mediums for a stint, it's not the end of the world. I'll probably just push it. That said, I probably won't be able to push it that much because it's very hot, and very soon the temperature will be too high and we won't be able to keep pushing. So I'd rather be on the soft. Is there any world where I want to start on supers for that early track position? Obviously, early track position is great, and I'm really on board with that. But if we do 9 laps, which we probably won't, we'll probably do about 8 laps. So let's say we do 8 laps, and there's 29 laps left, and then it can't really be a 2-stop anymore unless we go mediums and do 15. 15 plus 9 is 24, and then the soft with 13 makes it 27. That's very on the edge, though, and requires the strategy to work out perfectly. It doesn't give us any leeway. Now, we're assuming there's no rain, but apparently there was not forecast. So yeah, if we went however way we order it, 1 supers, 1 soft, and 1 medium, that works out at 37 perfectly, assuming we get the fifth. Obviously, we can only have 15 laps of fuel. So 15, 13 is 28, plus the 9 is 37. But that leaves no room for error. No extra tyre to use, and that frightens me. Granted, it's hot, so we may have to conserve tyres anyway, and they'll last longer. That could be the best strat. However, that does require a stint on mediums where potentially it's going to be too hot to push them. So it's that versus just going 3 soft. And we do have a little bit of leeway, so we can pit one of the drivers early, like at lap 12 or whatever, because this would take us to lap 39 by default anyway, and obviously there's only 37. I kind of like just sticking on the softs this race. I realise we could get hurt a bit early on, but I think I'm going to go for it today. So I'm going to put 13. I might, as the further forward driver, I'm tempted to give Mizu less fuel. And then she can pit first, but at least maybe she can get a bit of track position out there. Is that good? And then we just give Shen the 13 laps instead of 12. I could shake it up with one of them and go on and do what I said. 1 supers, then soft, then medium, or vice versa. Rain's going to throw it out the window, mind. But I think I'm going to roll on the soft, and it makes sense to do it on the key because she's got on the key. On Key's car because she has got the soft bonus. So if anything, if I was going to do it, I should probably do it on Mizu. But I think I'm just going to roll here and do a reasonably, assuming no rain, a reasonably safe 2-stop is what I'm looking for. I think I might not push the tyres because of the heat. Now, okay. Tell you what, let's start on red. Let's give it a bit of oomph to make up for it. Here's my thinking. The tyres start at 25% heat. So we do have a bit more leeway, therefore there is an argument for pushing for a bit. But I imagine at 29 degrees, by the time that we actually get towards the end of the tyres, we're going to be forced to conserve them. And I think I would rather just leave them on yellow the whole time. The obviously counter argument is pushing early might give us track position. But I think I'm going to do this and go yellow tyre. We'll keep an eye on things, maybe I'll change my mind. But we're going to start red and maybe just do like, I don't know, half a lap on red or just the start even. That's the plan. Let's get to it. Well, let's have a quick look. What's cracking? Everybody on supers. Lucia Flores is on soft. Okay. It looks like everybody at the front on supers. Then, oh, you're on supers, but a few people on soft. Medium. Oh, quite a few mediums. See, I understand, like, because you're only 3 laps... well, maybe I don't know what their tyre usage is like. You're only 3 laps extra. I mean, that said, if you run if you run on yellow, you could probably get about 16 laps out of your 15 fuel, couldn't you? That might work out, but I'm going to stick with my plan. But that could... yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Well, obviously, I have to stick with it now anyway. It's too late. Anyway, shut up. Here we are then. 5 red lights. Away we go. Not the best start, but not terrible. Key does jump a position. Let's keep an eye on the tyre temperature and things and see how it pans out. We'll have to look for rain. Oh, you've run wide? Oh, fuck. Really? Oh, Ken. Right, okay. Don't bother with this then. Don't bother. We'll go orange for the rest of this lap. Maybe I should stay on orange. I don't know. That's the question. Do I stay? How long do I stay on orange? Don't know. How long do I want to stay on red here? Is it achieving anything? Not necessarily, and I feel a bit unhappy about it. I mean, maybe it makes the difference here to get into 8. That said, I'm assuming a lot of these cars in front of me are going to be kind of quicker / have the quicker tyre on as well. So I'm not overly fussed. Like, track position is great, but I'm not overly fussed. I think I will do another lap on orange. Probably on both cars. Because we should be able to make the fuel up. Alright. I'm not really going to focus too much on Shen. I'm not... yeah. This is looking dodgy right now. Overtaking would be really handy, but... there's a crash. Safety car. Yoink. Yoink. This might change things. Interesting. No, don't come in the pits. Is there any mileage in coming in the pits this early? Probably for Shen. Do you reckon? She's at the back anyway. It's kind of like... for Shen, there's literally no reason not to, is there? Even though it's like a very kind of pointless-ish, you know, thing. There's almost no reason not to do it, I feel. Except we don't have enough tyres, right? We don't have spare soft, so you'd have to go on to something else. Like, supers. Is there any mileage in going on to supers? Mizu can do another 10 laps, potentially. And then you could just do 9 laps. Which would take you to 11. Oh, that makes it a bit dodgy, though. I don't think I will. Potentially, we could put Key on supers. Do like 9 laps or so on supers. Then carry on as normal and go back onto the other 2 softs. But it makes it a bit tight lap-wise. And I don't feel overly fussed. I think this safety car is a little bit too early to really bother. I do. Potentially, we can now push these tyres a bit because of the safety car. And the engine. But yeah, I'm making a decision not to pit. There was I understand she's at the back. I tell you what, if we had a spare set of softs that we weren't, you know, that was just fresh and we weren't going to use it in the race, I would put it on now. Because we might as well. But... given the situation, I am aware of the tyre temp, by the way. Given the situation, in fact, we might as well put it up to conserve. Maybe that slows it down, but given the situation, I don't really, and we don't have spare soft. I don't think it's worth it. I could go. Is there any mileage in going on to mediums? Because I still have time. I'm putting 15 laps in. No, because I mean we have the soft bonus. No, I think we can... nah, I think it's too early. It's come too early, the safety car. Stick with the strat we've got. Am I going to need to put the tyres back on yellow? Probably. That's okay. We can do that. Alright, we've saved a bit of engine and whatnot as well. Unfortunately, it could get a bit ropey here at the start. I'll probably go on to red. Should I push the tyres? I probably should. I probably should for like a lap or something. Depending on how quickly the temperature goes up, though. Because, I mean, look how quickly it's going up even on yellow. In 1 lap. So maybe I won't, actually. Okay, we're away. Correct? Are we away? Yes, we're away. I'm going to leave the tyres. What do you mean it's been 3 laps? We'll be behind a safety car, you moron. Don't hit me with those useless messages. Okay, I don't think being on red is worth, although even with red, we're going to lose a position by the looks of it. We're holding it, but not by a lot. I'm not sure it's worth. Definitely now we'll come back. You definitely, this is a waste of time. Alright, let's stick in orange for now, and then determine, so we're on lap 5. We're going to have done 5 laps on the tyres. I was hoping to do 12 with Mizu, which only means another 7, doesn't it? So, actually, the fuel is totally fine. In fact, we could do the rest in orange mode if we wanted to. Yeah, and I am going to leave the tyres because... Well, then again, because I think they're going to heat up really quickly on orange. Like, too quickly. I could be wrong. But we're going okay at the moment in 8th anyway. Obviously, Kia's kind of just ruined her own life. Maybe it would make a difference for her. I'll tell you what, we'll try it on Ki. Actually, we should. No, that's great. Do it on both, because it's actually Mizu coming in first. So it makes no sense to try it on Ki and not Mizu. Let's see how quickly it heats up. There's a few people pushing their tyres. It seems a bit risky. Feels a bit pointless for Mizu. Is it making a difference? Can we overtake anybody? No. Why are we struggling so much to get through? Well, in that case, definitely don't. Five more laps then. He is really struggling. Potentially I could give her a bit more juice, but I don't know. It's a bit rough, isn't it? I should check. Oh, I should check the tire percentage, shouldn't I? I'll tell you what. I'll do it this lap. I'm going to stay on orange engine mode for now. That could burn us a bit. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm trying to just get as much time as possible, though. Because bear in mind, these guys on supers, when they're in the pits, I really want to be not too far back. Right, what are you on? 55. You're going to be slightly lower, are you? 54, but yeah, so 55. Let's speed run a lap. Another crash. Another safety car. Okay, we're pitting. Oh, it was Taylor as well. That's a free position. Wow, look at these crashes. All right. Here we go. Do we pit both? Probably. It will put Mizu like right to the back though. Maybe I don't pit Mizu. What do we think? A lot of people are pitting though. It's gonna be lap 10, and the lap 10 is gonna be in the safety car. So there's gonna be 28 laps left, which does open the door for a mediums into soft. But is there any point? I mean, there is, because it's a quicker pit stop. We can still do a 2-stop here if we go medium into soft, I think. Because it's going to be lap 10, right? So when we come out of the pit lane, it'll be lap 10, which means 28 laps to go. The mediums can do the 15 laps, and then the soft can do 13 after that. And there's the 28. Bear in mind also that the first lap of the mediums... Let's we do the soft first. Maybe we do the soft first, actually, then go mediums. Yeah. So we'll do the soft, and then obviously, because it makes more sense, because the soft is where we are going to be on the limit of the tyres, and with the first lap is going to be on blue mode because of the safety car. I think we're going to do it for the quicker pit stop. It's a bit spooky. It's a bit spooky because of the traffic, but I think we're going to do it with both, and we're going to put soft on. We're going to do 13 laps on the soft. Oh, but I can't really do both cars, can I? There's no, I'm not going to do, no. So we're going to do balanced. I'm going to do that. Maybe I should fix something just to give it a little bump now, so we don't have to do it later. I might even do the brakes, you know, because they're a bit more. They take a bit more time to fix, and if we're unbalanced anyway, I know we could make a mistake and then it'll be a big regret, but I think I will. And we're gonna do this with Mizu. So the only problem is doing the same thing with Shen means a potential double stack. So maybe we do her medium stint first. I think I will. Now, like I said, it makes it a bit tighter for her. I'll probably fix her brakes as well. It makes it a bit tighter for her because it means she's got to do... Unless we get so much extra fuel out of it that we can go 16 laps here. But generally, we'll do 15 laps, and then she will have to go the full 13 on the soft afterwards. And it'll be a little bit rough. But it's hot, so we should be okay. We can always conserve. No, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this, because I don't want to double stack later. This is the plan. This is the plan. So, Mizu on to soft with 13 laps of fuel. Let's see how we go here. We might be waiting for a sec with Shen. Only just, if at all. Nope, there you go, straight in, perfect. Mizu comes out in 12th, which isn't too bad. Alright, here we go. And we didn't make a mistake on the brakes either, with either car, which is good. We just topped them off. I know it wasn't really necessary. It's probably a bit of an unnecessary risk. But I don't really want to fix them later. Alright. There's still a lap left, so we should be able to close up on everybody. Plus the fact we're just reducing the heat in our tyres, which started out at medium. So that's perfect. This is actually really good. There we go. We're closing up. Quite happy to let the heat in the tyres go right down. We've got another lap still. Probably still going to run the tyres on yellow, because I do need to make sure we make it. Why have I slowed down? I don't know. I'm overthinking things. So we have lost a bit of track position. We've had a very quick and easy stop, and I think it was worth it. Alright, let's get ready. Also, I've just noticed the tyres. Let's get them up now, because it's about to go in. There we go. So is that immediately? It should be, yeah. Let's... Do I want to go red? Do you know what? I don't. I don't, really. I probably should, because we've had a lot of time on blue. Sod it. We'll go red just for a little bit. Hopefully Mizu doesn't lose position. We'll see. It looks like we're not getting anything, so I'm going to just come out of that. What about Shen? Yeah, no, just come out. I know that's maybe a little bit of an early call, but I'm going to do it. I'm hoping to win this off the back of that pit stop. Well, not win, but, you know, have a good result off the back of the pit stop. More than pushing. Do need the fuel to last, but it should be okay. Because, like I say, we've been on blue, and we'll make up the fuel a bit anyway. Just gonna see if we can squeeze through there. Might even just push both for a second, just in case we get a little bit out of this. Can we? No. No. Maybe next corner. No, not really. Okay. Well, there's another corner. Nah, screw it. I don't want to heat the tires. To be fair, you can push your tyres a bit, but let's see how temperature's going. I'll push them a bit later. We are going to lose a position, I think. Oh, no, that was 12th. 11th, sorry. It would be nice to get past these guys, though. Man. I need the tyres to last more. Let's just go overtake for a sec. Well, it's not really worth it with Shen. I don't think we can do it. In fact, look, we can't even hold on. Jesus, come on. I don't want to stick on overtake. I really don't. Nah. Is that... How many laps do we need to do? We should be able to go on orange for a few of them then. Maybe I shouldn't, though, although we're still in the mix. I realise maybe I should be micromanaging a bit more to try and get through here, but it's a bit messy, isn't it? And we don't really seem to be able to do it. Somebody's pitting. I'm going to bring you down to yellow. Just see if we can get ahead here. Yeah, okay. I'm going to bring you down to yellow now as well. And let's just do a little bit of a situation check. So is 8 laps okay? Or do we need to do 9 laps? What laps do we need to get to? 24. Wait, when is there going to be 15 laps left? Come on, brain. Don't know. It's too hard to work it out in my brain. 23? Lap 23 there'll be, so we need to do another, like, at least 7 laps, if not 8. But 8 should be okay, right? I think we can push a bit more. I'm, like, not quite... I'm not 100% sure on the fuel situation. Maybe I need to take my time and work it out. Is there any point in being on orange? Front wing's starting to take a bit of damage. I should work it out, shouldn't I? I'll work it out. I'll work it out. But let's work it out now. Because we're about to go on to lap 16. And I'm going to have 7 laps of fuel. So 16, 17... Yeah, we just went on to lap 16. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and lap 22 is how much fuel we have. Excuse me. So going on to lap 23, there will be 15 laps left. So that's okay. So we do only need 7. We do need the 7 laps. And I assume you're okay for the same reason. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And you need to do 9 laps. Alright, that's fine then. So fuel is okay. I don't really want to go nuts on the tyres. We're sitting in 10th, but we're struggling a bit. That said, they are on much faster tyres. Well, much faster, you know what I mean. Faster tyres. I'm hoping when they pit, things will go in our favour. And I'm hoping the fact that we did get the faster pit stop is making a difference. I'm not really sure so far, but maybe it is. Who is that? Why are you so fast suddenly? Turned on your NOS or what? Crazy. Okay, right, let's go a bit faster because I am just like sitting here and not doing anything. I'd like to get off orange if possible. Well done, Mizu. Can you hold it? Yep. That person's pitting. Let's get off orange. That person has a mechanical problem. Can you get through? We'll leave you on orange for now. Did you get through? No. Can you get through? You should have a bit of push in the... Oh, you could have maybe got him on that corner. You're being a little bit cowardly there. Mizu is under pressure. Probably... Oh, you'll be okay. I think you'll be okay. Come on, Shen. Let's go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Are you round? No, come on. You should have that. You're going to let them back in on this corner, aren't you? Come on, Shen. There we go. There we go. Okay, we heated up the tyre a lot there. And if you give it back, I'm not helping you again. Okay, how are we doing condition-wise? We're okay. We're okay. Obviously, we're going to repair the front wing anyway. Suspension is a little bit dodgy, but we're okay. Alright, so... 3 more laps? Yeah, that's fine. That'll take us on to lap 23, and that is 15 more laps. So it does mean we're going to be right on the edge, but that's okay. We can put 15 laps in, we can slap the mediums on, and hopefully we're not going to get punished for using the mediums. We will see. Obviously, Shen's doing okay on them. It's not really caused a big problem, has it? And you're going to do 5 laps, including this one, so 4 more laps. And that's fine. So, we do have excess fuel. I think we can probably run it on orange if we want to. But is there any point? I don't think so, because we're driving in space. I'm not overly bothered. Maybe I should, though. We do have a lot of excess fuel. Saying that, we do have a lot of excess fuel. But you're still on orange. No, I just clicked on the same one. I'm so dumb. Keeping an eye on tyre temps. Obviously, these tyres die at 10%, so they're going to be fine. Could even push, but I'm a little bit nervous about the heat. I'd rather get on to this last... So we're only doing one more lap, is that right? No, 2 more laps. I'm wrong, aren't I? Am I wrong? No, 1 more lap, because this is lap 22. We'll be going on to lap 23, and that'll be 15 laps. No, it's fine. 1 more lap. 1 more lap. That's fine. I think. I might be having a moment. I've had many of them, but I think I'm right. So we can now probably push that. Excuse me, push that tyre. You're going to do 3 more laps, so I don't... Got to keep an eye on that temperature. Yeah, we're going to pit this lap. Chill. Now, this could get awkward if we make a mistake. 15 laps remaining. Perfect. If we make a mistake, I do want to fix that. Oh, that's a long time. We could take off 3. I think we got to go for it here. 3 seconds. A 3-second difference is a lot. I think we have to. But it's really dodgy. We might make a mistake, but I think we got to. 3 seconds is... Like, 3 seconds is 2 places right now. Easily. Not even close. So we got to do it. We got to do it. Tyre temp's getting a bit high, but we're okay. Might run... I'm going to run on orange for 1 lap after we come out, and then I might go back to yellow in general. Did do your pit, didn't I? Just checking. Okay, there we go. Let's get that on low. Go, 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 Shen. Okay, let's watch the pit stop. Okay, okay. Okay, good job. Good job. Tyre getting a bit hot. We're only doing 2 more laps. Right, are you out yet? Sorry. You are out. Sorry. Oh, fuck. I might have lost your position. Okay, let's go high for a lap. Who are you behind? Hashimoto. Probably... Nah, to be fair. On the faster tyre, probably less fuel in. Probably weren't going to get that anyway. Right, so you're only doing 1 more lap. So actually, I think you can churn these tyres reasonably. That suspension's getting a bit low. I'm getting a little bit nervous. So I think I'm going to come off that. We will push the tyre, perhaps. I don't even want to do another lap of damage to that, really. And granted, we are going to be going... I mean, actually, that's the same. Well, you have a smaller red zone, though. Okay, so prepare for pit. 13 laps, which is correct, I believe. Yep, first place hasn't gone round yet. 13 laps. We're going to fix that. Oh, we can fix that as well. Oh, okay, we're going to risk it. It's a risk. It is a risk, but we're going to risk it, and then we can go a little bit harder. We're going to go for it. Oh, it's risky, though. Maybe I shouldn't. Too late. I've done it. You can cancel it. No, it's too late. Stop pushing the tyres. Fuck. It's a really bad idea. Because they're going to get too hot, and then I'm going to have to come off them anyway. Push, push, push. For 1 corner. Right. Prepare for action. Pray with me that we don't make mistakes. Please, please, please. Please, no mistakes on the repairs. I'm so scared. Okay, she's looking okay, right? Shouldn't... Yeah, no mistakes. Perfect. What do I want to do with Shen? Mizu, sorry. Am I turning down the engine now? Have we got to do 13 more laps? Yes. Yeah, and the suspension, but you're okay. Let's do 1 more lap on orange, and then I'll come off. And then as soon as Shen comes out, she's going to do at least a lap on orange. Probably not on the tyres, though. Bear in mind they start at half temperature now as well. We're only going to have to come off them. There's a crash. Yellow flag. Actually, they were in and around us, so that's pretty good. Pretty good crash to get there. But yeah, the car's now looking pretty good, so this is okay. We could probably even do 2 laps on orange, and I might do that. We should make the fuel back, so I think I will. You are going to come off it, though. and go on to yellow mode. Flores is pitting. I might just wait till you get round the other side of the pit, just for the sake of trying to get ahead of Flores, which we should do. All right, here we go. Genki is going to stick on orange for another lap. Are you under pressure? Yeah. Can you hold them? It's Flores. Probably not. I think Flores is just quicker. Has a quicker tire as well. I don't really want to commit to trying to hold them off. I mean, I can give... You're going to have a bit of excess fuel at the end. No, you lost it anyway. I mean, I could let you fight a bit, but nah. They're gone. They are gone. Okay, let's times 12 for a bit. Keep an eye on things. Make sure there's nothing crazy happening. Keep an eye on tyre temperatures, because these are getting warm. Somebody ran wide, and they are ahead of us, and they've probably got to pit again. I assume. Crucially, we've not been lapped, which is really good. So hopefully we're not going to. First place isn't that far back, but hopefully, since we're not stopping, we shouldn't. I do need to conserve the tyre soon, which really sucks. And I've over-pushed it. I shouldn't have pushed it at all. Let's do that. Car-wise, we're looking absolutely fine. So we'll do a fuel check once we get to the end of this lap. And just decide if we want to push a bit harder on the engine. Yeah, we can. Yeah. Let's push for a couple of laps there. And same with you. Let's do it. It's a little bit, but I think the car will be okay. Okay. Let's go 4 times. Kind of hate that we're doing this to the tyre, but we'll do it for a little bit longer. We're going to do 2 laps on orange. I'm going to come off that now for a bit. Okay. Alright, so now come off, both of you, onto yellow. We're kind of just chilling with whoever's in 8th, Wigdahl. So I'm not in a great rush. Do anything crazy. Oh crap, the tyres. Yep. My bad. Your tyres as well. I think I'll just go conserve now. You haven't. Oh, Mizu! Why have you done that? Okay. We are in such a good position. You absolute clown. You clown, Mizu. Alright. It is what it is. I'm not even going to dwell on it, because that's going to be annoying. Oh, God. So, we have got... Literally, I'm not even dwelling on it. We're just moving on. 4 more laps, right? Yeah, 4 more laps. We've got a bit of excess. Let's push. I will get the tyres a bit cooler. But I do want to get everything we can. Let's say we do 3 laps. Oh, we should be okay. I can't, but yeah. I mean, it is what... There's nothing to say, is there? It is what it is. Crack on. So... 2 more laps. You've got the fuel. The car will be fine. The tyres... I'm going to conserve, I think, just for a lap. I know that's maybe a bit silly, but I don't want to burn them. Maybe most of one. Right, we should be okay now. They go down to 10%. On to the final lap then. And to be fair to Key, as long as she holds this, this is pretty good. We would have had, what, 6th? 7th? 6th. We would have had 6th, right? I think? With Mizu? Or 7th. Maybe 7th. Yeah, we would have had 7 and 9. We would have had 7 and 9. So we don't lose that much in terms of points. Because obviously 7 is only like one more point than 8. Missy would have been 7th. Wigdar would have been 8th, and Key would have been 9th. So as it turns out, we only lose about a point from it. So that kind of sucks. Now, for the race itself, actually pretty good. Because we qualified pretty badly, and we essentially finished 7 and 9. Essentially. So I think we pulled it back. I think we did the right thing on the safety car. I'm now seeing how long the episode has gone on, so we need to crack on and get out. Got stuff to do. Yeah. Tough really that Mizu's done that. I know it seems like I'm just blasé about it, but I mean, what can you say? I feel I've got a very strong feeling of it was just out of our control. So what are you gonna do? I think we ran it fine. 7th and 9th I would have been reasonably happy with given the qualifying. And we did make mistakes at times, so I think that would have been absolutely fine. Would have been happy with that. I'm choosing to be happy with 8th. Why? Oh yeah, I have to continue, dummy. Because listen, we've lost 1 point. We have lost 1 point. We've given 1 point to Risato Corsa. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's 1 point, you know, it's okay. It would have been much worse if she had been in the points and Key had been back in 12th or whatever. Then it would have been, we would have got nothing. But as it happens, we still got a point. We would have had 2, because Key would have been out of the points in 9th. So we would have had 2 points, unless something crazy happened and she got further ahead. Never mind. She doesn't crash often. I'm not going to rag on it too much. Everything really worked out. We didn't have any mistakes on pit crew. Obviously, the chairman's kind of upset and all that, and that's unideal. Because, you know, as a team, we've technically come really far back because she's finished 17th. But as for the things we can control, reasonably happy with that, except for the fact I should have done a bit more to help us in qualifying. So there we go. Never mind. Right, I do need to get on with stuff. So let's... This is pretty good. What I'll probably do, though, is... I'll tell you what I'm going to do at the start of next episode, or probably even before I come on camera. I'll do it at the start of next episode. We'll decide whether we're going to hire these guys. For the moment, let's just get this sorted out, because I'm running a bit short on time. I've got a couple of things to do before I do the next race. Oh my god, what a... Where'd you even begin with this? To be fair, we're kind of... What are we doing here? Repairing, fixing. You can't fix. Okay, who's on tyres? Well, actually, no. Who's refueling? Who can fix? You. We have another 0.5 if we need it. We have a 0.6 on the rear jack, so I guess we'll swap. This isn't great. Oh, God, we have a 1% there. I didn't see that. Holy crap. Okay, 0.6 then. This isn't great, but I might swap a couple of them out for those guys. These two, this is a bit dodgy. But you do get +3 to everything. So I might swap them out for these two. But I am going to do it at the start of next episode, because like I say, I need to... We've run on a bit with all my taking my sweet time. Which one of your drivers is better? Mizu. Why not? Oh, she just crashed. What am I doing? She just crashed. So, quick recap then. We're building a front wing. It's nearly done. I'm probably going to do another front wing after that, as they're useful in the upcoming races. As for today, it is what it is. At least we got in the points. Qualifying was really where we screwed ourselves. Bearing in mind, as I said, we looked at the car. It is the... Well, it's now the 7th. It was the 8th best car. So, yeah, I'm not too upset. We lost out 1 point, but generally the way we did the race worked out pretty well, so I'm okay. Sydney next time then. Apparently going to rain on race day. Not in qualifying, but it will chuck it down in practice. That remains to be seen. Gearbox and front wing going to be crucial. Engine useful, which is good. 27 laps. Supers, soft, and medium. Looking forward to that. So, as always, thank you very much for joining me. Have a fantastic day. I will see you next time.